But I will tell you this, I'm going to give you a little food for thought. And if I'm wrong, that's fine. This is just what I believe. When people try to take a monument of the Bible out of a courthouse, for instance, or they try to take, did you hear this thing in the news about the people that, these college students that hung up all these signs? You guys, did you hear about this? No. Some college somewhere, I can't remember which one, the college students hung 2,000 signs around the college that said, "In God We Trust." That's all it said. People are not everybody, but a handful of people are all enraged and up in arms about it. Separation of church and state. Guess what?
It is going to happen.
No, it's not. But you know what's interesting? That phrase, separation of church and state, how many times have you heard that? Billions of times. Separation of church and state. Guess what? That phrase doesn't even exist. You know what the Constitution says? I'm quoting. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or denying the free exercise thereof. Now you guys are smart people. Tell me what that says. Congress shall not interfere with religion. It doesn't say anything about religion interfering with Congress. Why? Look at history. Why did those people leave England and come here? Because the government was oppressing their freedom of religion. So why would they create a country where the religion couldn't have anything to do with the government? That makes no sense. But it's just, over the years, it's just been twisted around. That's just my opinion. So I didn't want to get into that, really, so I apologize if anyone's in here. Sorry. Yes? What time is it? Are we
after 10.
What? Oh! Okay, let's take this last question. I'm sorry.
They say that God is love, that war and religion should be separate. Anybody Christian should not be involved in getting in the army, in the military, to go to war or whatever. What's your opinion?
Wow, that's a tough one. That's a great one to end on, right? Like, before I answer. No. She said that people that are Christians and want to follow a philosophy of love and kindness should not be involved in war. Should not go to war. If your government sends you, or if you're drafted or whatever, you shouldn't go. I don't even know that I can answer that. I do know that the Bible says that you need to respect the authorities that you live under. That governments have been put in place for a reason. And we may not understand it a lot of times. And just because I can't see the big picture doesn't mean that there isn't one. As human beings, we can see about this far in front of our face, right? And that's all. We can't see tomorrow even. We don't know the big picture. There is a fine line there between, do I not fight and sit here and wait for people to come to me and kill my family or destroy my homeland? That's a tough question. I don't know. I think that each person needs to make their own decision about that. I don't think that there is really a spiritual answer to it. I think it's just each person's own, it's each person's own conviction about that. I certainly know that, if I truly believe that if I sit here and do nothing, my enemies will come and destroy me and those that I love, then it's probably incumbent upon me to do something to keep that from happening. What that is, I couldn't say. I'm not an expert. But everybody has to make their own decision about that, about what is my responsibility to protect myself and those I love, and what lengths do I need to go to do that. That's a tough question. That's a really hard question. There are a lot of problems in this world and a lot of questions in this world, and nobody has all the answers. The most important thing I wanted to share with you guys today is what we started with, and let me end with this. Regardless of what any organized religious organization or church has ever told you to the contrary, God is crazy about you. And the fact that you may wear weird clothes or wear your hair weird or have a lip piercing or whatever doesn't matter to God. He's nuts about you. So I want each of you to be encouraged by that today. I want you to breathe a little deeper breath of air today, knowing that you are very, very loved. Okay? That you are very special to Him. And that's all I wanted to share. Okay? So go have fun. Have a wonderful day.